Hello, I'm Mackenzie. Are you looking for a complete jobs configuration for your survival server? You know, one that has the right balance between work and reward for your woodcutters, builders, farmers, crafters, and more. Well, with over 1,000 paid activities and 480 leveling rewards spanning a total of 10 unique jobs, and even a jobs point shop, this configuration by Theo has got you covered. Let's dive right in. This configuration comes in a total of 17 different languages, ranging from English, French, German, and Spanish, as well as these 13 other languages. Of course, if there's a translation you're looking for that's not available, you can reach out to them on Discord to get a custom one made. Now, let's have a look at this configuration in-game. So we start off with /jobs command, and here we can see basic information about what jobs are and how to use them. Then down in the middle here we can see all the different jobs available, such as builders, miners and woodcutters. Then down the left we've got the points shop, daily quests and the jobs leaderboard. So starting off, let's have a look at a job, for example in this case builder, and I can click on one of the jobs here to get more information, or I can shift click to join a job. Then when I click through to get more information about a job, I'm presented with the leveling rewards here. So you can see here, for example, level 22. When I reach that level, I get 7,800 currency, as well as 64 bricks and 64 chiseled stone brick. And the leveling rewards for each job are different. So for example, level 22 on crafter, they get 1 observer. And for culinarian, level 22 gives them cooked pork chops and steak. Then up at the top we can see the job we're currently viewing, in this case builder, and we can see that I'm not employed with the job and that there are 0 players with the job role. Additionally, we can see that the paid actions for this job is to place and break blocks. And lastly, that I can click this icon to join the builder job. And to the right of it, we can get more information about how these paid actions work. So if I click through to get information about the paid actions, I can see here that by placing any of the following blocks, I will progress through this job, and that by breaking any of these blocks, I'll also progress through this job. Now if I join the job, you can see here that I get a nice little message here saying that I've joined the job builder, and in this case here I can claim the level 1 reward, and as such I get the 100 currency. You can see here that I can't claim the level 2 rewards because I've not reached level 2 yet, and to level up I simply need to do these paid actions. So let's have a look at what it looks like to be a builder. So you can see here I've got some bricks now, and if I start placing them, I'll gain currency, experience and points relating to the builder job. After doing a bunch of building off camera, you can see here now that I'm currently still level 1, but I've got 62.9 experience out of the 63 required to level up. Now if I place my last block to gain the experience needed to level up, we can see here that if I go through into the jobs menu now, I've now made it to the builder level 2, as indicated both by the Roman numerals in the title, but also the quantity 2 item at the top. And additionally, you can see there in the statistic that I'm now level 2. And as with leveling up, I can now claim the level 2 reward, which is the 150 currency and 5 points. And clicking it gives me those rewards. Now as part of having a job, you also get quests. So you can see here that in the daily quests tab, I've got 1 pending quest. And when I click through, you can see here that my daily quest is to break 256 grass blocks. I can either complete this quest and get the reward, or I can choose to skip it. So in this case, I'll complete this quest. Now let's have a look at what that looks like. So you can see here that when I break grass blocks, not only do I gain the experience from doing a paid action, but also my daily quest progresses. As you can see, it's tracked that I've broken 4 grass blocks. Now of course, once you complete this quest, you get the reward, and as days goes by, you'll pick up daily quests. Now of course, you may not want to have the same job forever, in which case you can leave a job simply by doing the same shift click action to join, but in this case you do it on a job that you're already part of, and it'll have you leave the job. Now of course, I've earned points, as you can see here, throughout my time of doing the job. And like I said before, with these jobs I can buy items with these points. Now lastly, we've got the jobs leaderboard. And here we can see the leaderboard for the overall number of levels people have, so the people who've got the highest levels total across all their jobs. Then we can also drill down into each specific job and see who's the highest level for a specific job. So for example here, I joined the miner, and because I'm the only one on the server, I'm the one with the highest level. 1 level making me first place in the miner job. Now let's have a look at what the customization options are available for this configuration. This configuration uses ItsMyConfig to make configuring the messages and customizing some of the economic rewards nice and quick. I'm going to be going with the Hive sort of theme here whilst customizing these messages. Starting off, we've got the server name. I'm going to make a sort of orangey yellow gradient with the name Hive. Then further down here, we've got the colors used throughout our messaging, such as our primary color, secondary color, text color, and then our 2 dot colors. For the primary color, I'm going to go with a sort of light orange, and I'm going to make it bold. Then for my secondary color, I'm going to go a nice aqua color here. Then for the text color, with what all text is colored unless it's sort of key information, I'm going to go with a sort of yellowish off-white color. Then for my dark and darkest color, I'm going to go with a brownish grey, and then a sort of very dark grey kind of brown colour. Down here we've then got our sort of server links, so our Discord, store and IP. Going to keep it nice and simple, going to just change the server name to the Hive for each of them. Then we've got our economy formats, so I'm going to leave the XP as is, but I'm going to change the eco format to sort of blue colour with the $sign in a bold format. Then lastly here, the most interesting thing is our price modifier. This price modifier is what dictates the economic reward that players get for doing things. I'm going to change this from a ×10 modifier to a 0.5 just to sort of emphasize the impact that it has. So now if we save this and head on over to our Minecraft client and run the command /ItsMyConfig reload, our configuration will have now applied. So you'll see here when I run the jobs command and let's say leave a job, so here I've got my mining job. If I shift click, you can see here I've got the Hive prefixed along with my sort of yellowish off-white colour, and then there's the job that I've left. Furthermore, we can also see the impact that the currency format has had. So you can see that the rewards, the $sign there with the blue colouring, and furthermore you can see that now the reward that was previously coins and in the thousands is now a fraction of that. So $50, $7,500, and all the way up here you can see it's $1,950. And of course, along with that, you can also see that the darkish brown colours are used within the messages here, along with the off-white colour and the dark greys. And that was all by changing just a few properties there. Are you interested in this plugin configuration? You can purchase it by using the link in the video description below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.